Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come and talk about the girls in 90210. All right, y'all. So I know I'm late, so we're just gonna just kind of just like tap on the important parts. This episode was cute. Excuse me. This episode was cute. It didn't give me a lot, but I'm still I'm as of right now, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Girl, I just feel like they're sweeping award season. Girl, just give them all of the awards, all of them. Okay. Salt Lake City is cute too. Miami is cute. I just caught up with Miami. Miami is cute. Well, I think I have like one or two more episodes to catch up, and then I'll be caught all the way up. But I have like one or two episodes. But so far, it's cute. And then we're not gonna talk about the other show. Anyway, um, the Real Housewives of Potomac. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna leave them alone. This is about Beverly Hills. Girl, we're not trying to go to the other side of town. Cal and Mauricio. Kyle is basically telling Mauricio about the dinner and how it was a mess. She lets him know about Sutton. Girl, as far as I'm concerned, a part of me feels like Mauricio and Kyle, they both know that this marriage has been over. I think they've decided to kind of let it retell the story, girl, and let it play out in front of the cameras. Because even when Mauricio kissed Kyle, and Kyle was like, "Don't kiss me like that," girl. Not to say that you can't, even with your husband or wife, you couldn't tell them, "Girl, don't kiss me like that." But I just felt like it was weird. I was like, "Girl, this marriage has been over for a minute." In my honest opinion, I really believe the marriage has been over. I just think that now, I think they both know what's going on, and we're just now learning about um, the marriage. But I think they've been knowing for a minute. Of course, they would know before us, but I think they've been knowing for a minute. It's just that their interactions with each other is completely weird to me this season. Whenever I see Mauricio and Kyle together, it's almost like they're forcing themselves to sit down and have a conversation in front of the camera. That's what it feels like to me. Sutton meets up with a party planner. She's having a party for her store, Sutton. You know what I don't like about Sutton's store? I don't like the font of her name. I feel like it's too childish. Is that just me and my picking? Just go look back at the name Sutton. I don't like that. I feel like it should. I feel like it should. I feel like the font should just be a little. Should be just a little bit more. I don't know. Sexy. You know? It's giving real childish tea. I don't like it. Anyway, Sutton reminds me of one of those women, one of those people who always act like they have a lot to do, but girl, really and truly, you not doing nothing. Like Sutton is like, oh my God, we have so much to do. Sutton, girl, you probably got about 5 assistants. Girl, you got a store manager, probably 2 assistant store managers. You got a party planner, and then she probably has 2 or 3 assistants underneath her. Girl, you really don't have a lot to do. Girl, the most you're gonna do is tell the girls to take the pearls off the mannequin because you don't like it. Girl, do you really have a lot to do, son? Or do the people who work for you have a lot to do? And you just basically, I don't know. That's what she gives me. She gives me very much, girl, you really don't have a lot going on like that, like that, like that. But I'm not mad at it. The producer asks, Sutton basically says she's happy because this is her 4th year with the store being open. And I guess it's a good thing because Kyle says that she had to close her store down because the rent was just through the roof. But I'm also assuming too, girl, you probably wasn't making your money back either. So if the rent is through the roof, were the clothes selling? I'm guessing probably not. Um, and you were putting more money in it than you were getting back. Anyways, but the producer Sutton says that she's happy that she did this on her own. She didn't have to go begging for money. I guess basically saying she didn't have to go ask for like banks for loans and all that stuff. The producer tried to trip Sutton up and say Did you use any of your spouse's support money? She was like, of course, girl. And if I was sitting, I would have said, girl, I know what you're trying to say. Girl, that's my money. Okay? Like I said, I don't have, like I said what I said, and I don't have to go beg nobody for nothing because that spousal support money, that is my money. Okay? Anyways, um, she says that she doesn't understand why Kyle is doing the thing that she's doing as far as trying to insinuate that she has a drinking problem. Because especially now with her, um, but in Kyle's defense, I'm getting ahead of myself. With her knowing that basically, I guess she could be going through a potential custody battle with her child's father. The man, her ex-husband, is moving to London. And at one point, she was nervous that she might have to move to London. He might try and take the son with him to London. But come to find out, everything is fine. The son is just going to stay in Beverly Hills with Sutton, and it is what it is. But I don't think until you told Kyle that, I don't think Kyle. Not to say that excuses Kyle from trying to insinuate that she has a drinking problem and an eating disorder, but I don't think Kyle knew that until you told her. And at that point, Kyle was already seeing red, and she wasn't trying to hear nothing you had to say, anyways. But yeah, she's upset about Kyle with that because how could you say that and you know what I'm going through? But she didn't know until you told her that night at the party. Am I wrong or right? Kyle meets up with her life coach. I'm sorry. When it comes to Kyle and her sisters, especially that Kathy Hilton, I don't feel no type of way about Kyle. Kyle, you want to get on TV crying, hyperventilating, girl, having a fit, girl, almost having an aneurysm. But then I look online the other day and Sutton, you, Kim, girl, y'all at Kathy's house or whatever. I think Kathy had a party and y'all were all at the party. That's exactly why, truth be told, when there are siblings that are fighting, y'all need to stay out of it. Because Cal, what it seems like to me is Cal wants everybody to jump in, right? When it comes to, I guess, saying how Kathy really is or having her back. But then, girl, all you're gonna do is be smiling in her face the next day. So, at the beginning of this season, when they had the little, come to Jesus moment before, the first episode, and Kyle said something about, I guess, the ladies not speaking up or something like along those lines. And Garcelle was like, girl, what do we need to speak up for? Basically, girl, your homegirls, Lisa and Erica, they the one who got the party started. Garcelle didn't say that, but that's basically what she said, your homegirls. You need to be talking to your homegirls, not us. But why do they need to hop in when you still gonna do this back and forth dance with Kathy? Do I think that Kathy Hilton is a bona fide bitch? I absolutely believe it. All that bullshit that Kathy likes to pull, it was cute to us. The hunky dory and walking around here, looking like she got dressed in the dark. That was all for TV. I think in real life, I think Kathy gives the girls a headache. And I think she really gives Kyle a headache. And I think that Kyle really goes through it with Kathy. But, girl, Kyle, you are a 50-something-year-old woman. Girl, you don't live most of your life. And you still doing this back and forth with your sister? Girl, if you want to do that dance and do the dance, but don't expect everybody else to run up and rescue you. And just like her life coach said, there's no obligatory relationship. If it ain't healthy, it ain't healthy. Period. I've been saying that for the longest. I think that a lot of people feel like when it's family, when it's close friends, especially family, that girl, you're supposed to, no matter what, family is first and we have to stick beside each other. No, you don't. If I don't like the way that you're treating me, if I don't like the way that you handle me, I don't have to deal with you at all. Cal has told us that when she sees Kathy's name pop across her telephone, Miss Thing, damn near girl, have a fit. Girl, if it's to the point where, girl, when you see someone's name pop across your phone, you really should reevaluate the relationship. Girl, I'm not gonna let nobody have that much over me to the point where, girl, your name pop across my telephone and, girl, I'm over here shaking. Girl, because it's gonna get to a point where, girl, your name not gonna pop across my phone at all because you ain't gonna have my number. Girl, girl. Period, point blank. Um that girl, I think Kathy sent a legal letter. Did they show that last season? I don't remember. You know, Kyle wrote a book. Kathy said she would do it for her own daughters. Basically, if you writing about me in your book and it's something I don't like, girl, I'm sending a letter. Period. Girl. Now, this is where I felt bad for Kyle. Her best friend, who she's been knowing since she was 7 years old, unalived herself. Kyle don't know why. Kyle don't know. She don't know why she did it. She said that they were close and that this woman pretty much was her everything in a way. Outside of her family, you know you have to be close. Cal said that that woman was in her will to be over her money, to be over her kids if something happened to Cal. Girl, do you know how close you have to be to somebody, with someone, for you to be like, girl, she's over my money, my kids, everything if I die before her? Girl, what? Not your husband, not your sisters, not nobody, her. That reminded me of Candy because I think Candy on Real Housewives of Atlanta, I think Don Juan is pretty much over everything if Candy dies. Like you have to really trust someone and love someone for for you to put them in that type of position. It was really, really sad. I felt bad for Cal. I really did. Girl, no tea, no shade, but some of the people online were saying that, not to say that it's right, but I saw people online talking about, so I wasn't there. I don't know, I ain't watched all the seasons. But some people online were saying that I guess something happened with Lisa Vanderpump and like her mother and brother. And I guess Kyle really didn't have any type of empathy, sympathy for girl Lisa when Lisa was going through what she was going through. Y'all let me know what happened with Lisa Vanderpump and her brother and her mama. I think her mother passed away, then I think her brother passed away. Girl, y'all let me know what happened. But nonetheless, I felt bad for Cal because it's like, ooh, girl. Garcelle goes out with her son and his girlfriend. The little boy in love with the little girl. I'm sure they probably having sex. Girl, I mean that's what kids do. Y'all was fucking at 15 and 16 too, so don't say nothing. That's probably why he head over heels for the little girl. When I say he is in love with that little girl, I say in love. Girl. I say he is in love with that little girl. In love. I said, girl. That's that puppy love they be talking about. Um, it is true. Him and his brother are completely different. The brother, what's his name? Jax. Jax. I think that's the brother. He's still 15. I mean, girl, girl, no tea, no shade. The little nigga don't even know how to pump gas. Okay, so he ain't that goddamn mature, but he is mature for his age, and you can tell the way that he has conversations with his mother is he's. I don't see a lot of 15-year-olds having conversations the way that Jax has conversations, right? Jade almost choked. I said, "Well, girl, you almost choked because you got that steak. Well, some of y'all, girl, you not be judging. Don't get it twisted. I used to get my steaks well done too back in the day when I ain't know no better. Girl, I said you almost choked because girl, you done put a whole chunk of beef jerky in your throat, girl. Anyways, Anne Marie, excuse me, Anne Marie. I mean, girl, I guess I feel like Anne Marie is only on the show to do Kyle's dirty work. Sorry. Anne Marie and her husband, girl. Anne Marie, girl, if you come back next season, girl, you gonna be on the chopping block because they're gonna tear you up. with all the allegations surrounding your husband, girl, I think this might need to be your last season, girl. Because if not, they definitely turn you up next season. Yes, ma'am. Um, Anne Marie said something about her husband told her she's an 8.5 across the board. I mean, I guess, girl, she's an 8.5 when it comes to her parent, a mother. Her body is 9.5. I thought it was weird. I thought that was weird. Anne Marie is okay, I guess. Erica Jane is having she got a Las Vegas residency. Um did y'all go? I was looking at the tickets the other day. I think she had like 2 more shows left. At one point they said them tickets were $7. Girl, I said 7, not 70, $7. Who going to see Erica Jane in Las Vegas? Clearly somebody. Because when I went and checked the other day, it wasn't sold out, but it was like some seats. It was some seats that still left, but the amount of seats that I saw that were already sold, I was like, oh. I was like, oh, okay. Um, so Sutton has her party. Can I say something about Dorit? I know y'all going for Dorit. Dorit is all right to me. I just think Dorit is a scam, but that's it. I think Dorit and PK are scammers. I don't know that to be true. That's just what I've been thinking. I've been thinking that since I first started watching the show. Go back and watch my very first review of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I've been asking y'all about Dorit and PK. So this ain't nothing new for the girls who've been watching my reviews. Why I always feel like Dorit does the absolute most with her fashions. Girl, I thought that Coco Chanel said before you leave the house, girl, look at yourself in the mirror and take one thing off. Dorit be having a lot going on. Dorit gonna have on 15 necklaces. She gonna have on a brooch. She gonna have on leather gloves. She gonna have a ribbon in her hair. Girl, some gotta go, Dorit. Dorit don't be giving it to me like that, like that, like that. If anything, to me, Erica Jane is a fashion girl over Dorit. Anyways, they all arrived to the party. Cal arrives at Kim. I think she brought Kim to do her dirty work and to show basically you tried to say I'm not cool with both of my sisters. Look, Cal is basically trying to show Sutton up, I guess. Cal comes to the party with all this new jewelry on. It's so weird to me what Cal is doing. Cal, you know your marriage is over with Mauricio. Girl, you're not even into that man like that no more. That man can't even kiss you without you telling him, girl, don't kiss me. Why you kiss me like that? Don't kiss me like that. Now you wearing new jewelry. Now you bringing Kim around. Oh, girl. Sutton gets up and gives a speech. The speech was weird, but I got what Sutton was going with it, with the whole women, we like to wear labels, but we don't like to be labeled. Basically, like we like to wear labels, but we don't want to be labeled. As I felt like she was trying to say something like negative, right? Girl, when Dorit turned around and said, "I'm so confused," and then Erica told her, "Just keep smiling." Girl, Dorit, I mean not Dorit. Sutton wanted to argue with Kyle. I'm gonna go make a drink now if that's okay with you. I need permission from mom. So of course Kim was right there. Oh girl, when Kim walked up to Sutton and they were talking, that conversation was so awkward. Like awkward, awkward, awkward. Like, girl, what is going on? Awkward. It was weird as hell. Kyle says that she never said that Sutton had a problem. Okay, so now this is where we start getting into the game of semantics. Kyle, like I said, the girls play dirty. Some go low, some go lower. Girl, some go to hell. Kyle, you insinuated, and I think you said that pretty much Sutton has an eating disorder and she's a drunk. Dorit also tried to insinuate that Sutton has a drinking problem. When someone says, I wouldn't be surprised if she wakes up at 10 o'clock in the morning, or if she wakes up and puts vodka in her coffee. Girl, like you know what I'm saying? Like, why are we trying to play this game? Hello, girl. We know what y'all trying to say without saying it. Just like Cal knew what Sutton was trying to say without saying it. Sutton wanted to say that's why Garcelle just came out and said, "Girl, are you having problems in your marriage?" because that's what Sutton really want to say, but she wants you to say it. So it's like everybody is playing this word game, and everybody is trying to say it but not say it. But I want to say it, but I don't want to say it. What's her name? Sutton tells Dorit that Crystal says that she's going around telling everybody that she has a drinking problem. Crystal didn't say that. Sutton got it wrong. Crystal, of course, Dorit gets upset because Dorit didn't say that. Now she did insinuate that that Sutton had a drinking problem. So Dorit goes and confronts Crystal. Crystal pretty much was like, "Girl, you said X, Y, and Z," and she kind of like dozed out of the conversation. You know, Dorit talks a lot. Um, and then Anne-Marie basically, girl, Anne-Marie basically said, "Girl, you out here talking about you popping pills and drinking at the same time. Well, girl, ain't nobody told you you could do that." Son told her, "Girl, you my doctor? Do I need to?" Well, son said, "Are you my doctor? Is this a doctor's visit? Do I need to give you my insurance card?" Like, son was low key. Son was low key tearing up Anne Marie. I was giggling. Girl, it is what it is. I will say that, girl, while Anne Marie was probably making some sense, I also believe that, girl, you don't know what conversations that Sutton and her doctor has had. Sutton already said she takes some medication before she goes to bed. It is what it is. And that was pretty much the episode, girl. That was pretty much the episode. So basically, it's gonna be a beef between Anne Marie and Sutton, from what I see, from what I saw from the mid-season trailer. Oh, and I think Crystal and Anne Marie gonna get into it too. But yeah, it was a cute episode nonetheless. All right, y'all. I'm going. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good day. Bye, y'all.